What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Lorwyn Eclipsed standard content. We won't be seeing Lorwyn Eclipsed for too much longer. Apparently, and I found this out today on stream, Ninja Turtles Early Access is checks notes next week. So I hope you had enough time to enjoy Lorwyn Eclipse because we're gonna have some Turtles content coming in the near future. Anyways, we are not playing Turtles today. We're playing Sphinxes and birds and vampires, really? So, if you've been following the channel for a little bit, you may remember the Blue-White Ascension Blink deck that we played right around after the Avatar set came out. And the big synergy there was Airbender Ascension. It's a card that when it comes into play, you can airbend a creature, yours included, and then at the end, you get a counter on it whenever a creature comes into play. And then end step, if the enchantment has 4 or more counters, you can exile a creature you control and then essentially blink it. So basically the concept is you pair this with a bunch of cheap creatures. In this case, we have Lightstall, Momo, Nurturing Pixie, and Mockingbird to be able to get 4 counters in your Ascension fast, and then you play a warp creature. Hopefully it's a Quantum Riddler because that's the more powerful one, but we also have Starfield Shepherd. And Shepherd does an important role because it also finds you the pieces that you need to then flip the Ascension. Shepherd for Nurturing Pixie, Pixie pick up Shepherd, do it again next turn. Next time on the second go around, get a Mockingbird, Mockingbird copy the Pixie, so on and so forth. So a lot of what you're looking at there is similar to what we had before. However, there's a new card. There's a new sheriff in town, new vampire cleric in town. Kirol, Attentive First Year. This is a 3/3 for 3. It says you can tap 2 untapped creatures you control to copy a triggered ability, not an activated ability, you control. You can only do that once each turn. Turns out, when you're playing a deck with Airbender Ascension and bunch of ways to blink creatures, it just so happens that, well, naturally, the cards that you want to blink all have a bunch of good triggered abilities. So let's go over those. So Lightstall Inquisitor, again, a card that maybe you don't normally see in a lot of these blink style decks, but if you're playing Kirol, you need to lower the curve a little bit more, get some more 1-drops in there. And to be honest with you, in a lot of circumstances, Lightstall Inquisitor is not fantastic, but when you pair it with a bunch of Mockingbirds and Kirols, you can get a lot of cards out of your opponent's hand much faster than you'd be able to in sort of the more, traditional style of blink shells. Only 1 copy of Momo, which is a card that I've in the past have said maybe was the best card in the Avatar set. We're going to talk about Badger Mole Club, but there's only room for 1 here because we do have to make room for the Kirols, and maybe there should be more than 1 copy, but it's nice to be able to search it up with Shepherd, and it's legendary anyways. The 1 Pixie, which is mandatory with Shepherd, and then the other thing here is the Blink spell. So before we were playing 4 copies of Splash Portal, I wanted to try out 1 Personify because we have included some more cards with triggers that are better on our opponent's turn. For example, you can, in their draw step, flicker Lightstall with Personify, but Portal is a sorcery, that's why you can't normally do it with Portal. Same thing with Aang. Having the ability to personify your Aang on their turn gives you the flexibility to do, more stuff, and you can play around more things like that. But yeah, Aang is another card that we can copy with Kirol, which is a fantastic triggered ability to be able to copy airbending 2 things. And also, the important thing about Kirol, it's not just triggered abilities of creatures. You can also copy your Airbender Ascension ETB airbending something trigger. So you have an endless number of things to be able to do with Kirol, and on top of that, Catharsis works very well with it. I don't actually know if Catharsis is very good. Spoiler alert, I didn't draw it very often and I sideboarded it out a lot because I didn't know what else to sideboard out. But the idea is you can pay 2 white for Catharsis to evoke to make 2 1/1s, and then if you have Kirol in play, well, Kirol is your first creature because you can tap itself, Catharsis is your second creature, you can then copy that ability to make 2 more 1/1s. Might not sound like a lot, especially with no red sources, but it does really fast track the Airbender Ascension getting 4 counters on it, so I thought maybe it would come up. And then in the mana base, nothing too fancy, some dual lands, 2 air temples, which fantastic in this deck, especially with how lower the curve is. And then on the sideboard, you have some farm animals to tutor up with Shepherd, an additional copy of Seamrip, some graveyards, some counter spells, the usual suspects, and of course the usual suspect of 1 copy of Riptide Gearhulk. Let me tell you, if we ever get to Kirol this Riptide Gearhulk, something's going to happen. That's all I'm going to say. In any case, that is the Blue-White Blink deck that we're going to be taking a look at today, and that's all I got for the intro. So I hope you guys enjoy the games, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for the first match. It's just been one of those days, you know what I mean? It's one of those days. Can I just do some weird shit? Like, can we just do that? I kind of want to copy that gene, honestly. Right, just copy this. I know that. And that's the problem, is a lot of the decks that are good are so miserable to play against. So it's like there is some sort of balance where it's like I have to realize my expectations going in if I'm going to play a bunch of bad decks into, yeah, like I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. It's basically what I'm saying is it's extremely tough out here. It's tough out here for a brewer, right? You wouldn't understand, chat. You wouldn't understand. What you got over there? I mean, I am going to save the Personify for the Riddler. For sure. So just Deuce. Deuce. That's a lot of light stalls. You have the Full Inquisition over here. Alright. Trigger on the stack. Do they have another Spidey Sense? That'd be unfortunate. Oh, they can cast the one from exile, right? No, they only have 2 mana. They can't cast the one from exile. Because it costs... Oh, no, it costs 2! Right, they use the Pollinator, tap the elf, and the blue. Pick something up. They could do that, yeah. I mean, I still draw 2 either way, so it's kind of fine. I forgot they could do that. In my head, they were not going to be able to do that, but it's kind of still just fine, right? These light stalls, they're coming for you, man. They're coming for you. Yeah, we still draw 2 either way, so it's not that bad. Okay, less than ideal. We're at 8. So, Shepherd, Pixie... It's not good enough. I think I just have to play Riddler, which feels really bad, but... I need to threaten lethal next turn. Is that good? I have no idea if that's good. It might be. Well, I'll let you know next turn. I'm guessing it's not going to be good enough, but... Okay. So... They're dead. Okay, well, it is good enough. I could have actually played Kirol first, but... Oh, no, because that had Ward, right? Yeah, that had Ward. Okay, that worked. No Kirol necessary. Alright, Simic, Cub. Seamrip, you're in. Haven, Flanker... Is that it? Farm Animal, bad. Rip, bad. Maybe Avon? Maybe Tish... Oh, Tishana's is good against Huff, right? Yeah. Probably not a Catharsis matchup. And let's remove... As much as I want to try it out, I do think this is not a good Kirol matchup. Too slow. Double trigger ward. The weird thing about that is you have to use the Kirol before your opponent pays for the ward. So, like, if you use Kirol on the ward trigger, they just won't pay, right? So it's a little awkward. I see the vision. Like, I see what you're saying, but it doesn't quite work out the way you want it to. I need a playlist change. That's what I need. I need new vibes. So they definitely have spider sense. Not a lot I can do about that. Oh, okay, never mind. I lied. They don't have spider sense. The song request queue. Did I not put this in the queue? I thought I did. I swear I did. Because I saw it. Guess I didn't. It's in the queue now. Sand's not doing that much. I think this is better. No, put back the second Riddler. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm sorry, what? Deal. Deal. I'll take that trade all day. What? Why would they make that trade? Huh? Talent go. A lot worse when you don't have creatures in play. You have 3 cards in hand? Okay, deck. Less lands, please. I would really appreciate you giving me a spell next turn. That'd be nice. I guess that's just better, right? Yeah, that is just better. Unable to Scream is not good against my deck. It is not good at all against my deck. Is this like a cover of Break Stuff? By K Flay? Yeah, this goes hard. This goes really hard. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. I got bad news for you, buddy. I got real bad news for you. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think what I'm going to do... Hold on. Hold control. I guess I can just do it this way. Hold on. Do this. Play this. Check this play out. You ready? Pixie. Do I want to keep the Ascension in play? I do, don't I? This is tough. It's tough because I want to keep the Ascension in play at 4 counters. But I also want to... I need to personify the Riddler. So it's like, do I want a 1/1 Pixie with 4 counters and Ascension, or a 2/2 Pixie with no Ascension in play? Yeah. It's just not going to work, is it? Unless I bounce the Seam Rip, but that's kind of stupid. No, actually, that's fine. No, yeah, I can bounce the Seam Rip. And then I do this. Yeah, this is fine. And then I can just replay the Seam Rip, right? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, draw 2, pick up Seam Rip. Play the Seam Rip. I think I'm still... I guess I'll kill the elf now, yeah. That's fine. Your turn. I don't have enough mana. I do. We're good, we're good, we're good. Your turn. Yeah, that's a good point. Getting the elf off the battlefield makes their Riddlers a lot worse. That was nice. That was really nice. This hand is not it. This kind of is it. Maybe. Blink yelled him. Ashling rekindled. I think I just need to accept the fact that the games are, I don't know, they're something. Let's just say the games are something. You know? They're definitely something. They are something. Powerful format, isn't it? Powerful, powerful format. I didn't come here not to cast this card. Don't ask me if it's good, because I have no idea, but... I didn't come here to not cast this card. They wouldn't just kill it, would they? No, they would never do that. I can beat that. Wait, can I copy their shit too? Oh, you control. Come on, man. That's bullshit. What am I doing here? Airbend both their dudes. I probably should do that. And what happens if I airbend both their guys? Wait, can I do that and also hit my land drop? I just go Shepherd for land, play Ascension, then copy the Ascension trigger? Right? Wait, I think this works the way that I want it to. I think this works the way that I want it to. If you copy the Ascension... no, it doesn't work the way that I want it to. Never mind. I lied. I was thinking that I could... yeah, I'm still just going to do this. So, Airbend, Baelmerk. Copy this. Tap these two. Airbend this. I don't know if that was the best way to do that, but... I wanted to hit my land drop that turn, you know? Airbend their Overlord. Yeah, I guess airbending their Overlord doesn't really accomplish that much. Other than they don't have a 5/5 and play that turn. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's not that great, is it? Maybe like just airbend the Ashling, leave the Overlord in play? We don't really have a good answer to this Overlord, do we? Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Calm down over there, buddy. Can't be doing that. This is not good. Not good. It's a lot of triggered abilities. What do they have? They have something. Oh, sure, okay. That's kind of unfortunate for me. Because now I can't really copy anything. That sucks. Yeah, this Mockingbird's not doing a lot here, is it? It's not looking great. Go. Copy a land. Can't quite do that. Could draw one with Portal. Oh, because if you target a bird, you cycle. That's just not worth it. I'm going to try and just... I'm going to see if I can just draw a Riddler next turn. I guess we don't even need the Portal if we draw a Riddler, because this will be on 4. They have the Discover Dino. Holy shit. Wait, this is the Moto list, I think. I saw a list like this on Moto. The 5 Moto League. They're probably playing that list. I think that list had 2 Ardens in it, too. It's just like Grixis Reanimator. Carnosaur, Arden, Spider-Man, Baelmerk. They're not really elementals. They're only elementals were 4 Ashling and 4 Deceit, and that's it. It's more Reanimator than elementals. Okay. Let's get... I have 3 NAND. Let's get double Lightstall, I think. And then I can go play Lightstall. Play Lightstall. Hello? Oh, it's only once each turn! Oh, okay. Well, that's why I wasn't able to do it, huh? That does make a lot of sense now. Okay. Good to know. Oh, but you can flicker the Kirol. Yo, he's cooking. He's cooking. Copy this one with, yeah, these 2. Yo, that's kind of sexy, isn't it? Yeah, it was once per turn. Get, I don't know, a Mockingbird and a Pixie. Is that infinite with 2 Ascensions? Is that infinite with 2 Ascensions? How would it be infinite? I don't see how it would be infinite. Unless I'm missing something. Because you go Ascension, blink the Kirol, right? Kirol gets blinked. Then you have an untapped creature, you copy the second Ascension. Two things... No, because then when you have the second copy, you have to resolve both of them to have two untapped creatures, right? I think if you had 3 Ascensions, it would work. I think. No, but 2 is not enough because you run out when you resolve the second Ascension trigger. You run out, don't you? I think you eventually run out. Jesus. All right. Anyways, we're still dead, so that's not great. But you know. We at least did some cool stuff that game. More than I did last time. Momo, Pixie, Rip. I don't think this is a Rip matchup. Aang also seems terrible against them. Because everything that I airbend, they can just replay for... You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to airbend an Elemental. They just pay 2 black and replay Deceit. It seems terrible. Momo can probably go. I want to play 1 farm animals too for the... No, for the Bale Mercs. That's kind of loose. Got Catharsis maybe? Try that. I have no idea. I know, we need some Draenith Magistrate to go with all the light stalls. Nope. Okay. Lightstall has been kind of nice so far. Prince is standard legal, yeah. I'm not sure it's that good, but it is standard legal, yes. They have a Hex. I'm gonna wait. I guess I don't know why I waited. Because for some reason I thought they were gonna Hex this one. I don't want to blink that. I'm gonna save that. I want to try to personify the Shepherd next turn. No. No. I could just let him take the flanker if they want to. Probably shouldn't do that, though. Let's do that. Good scry. Seam Rip. Okay. They don't have a kill spell. Because they would have used it before untap with Personify, right? Maybe it's a little loose to keep in the Seam Rips against just the... Brother, you knew that was in my hand. Why don't you just main phase that? What? Put a counter on this creature for each creature that left the battlefield. Nah. This Mockingbird is kind of interesting. It's a lot worse if they start killing more of my shit, though, is the problem. I'm going to keep it, though. What was I trying to say? Oh, about the Seam Rips. Yeah, it's like, the only target in their deck for Seam Rip is Ashling, but it's a really good target. So it's weird. It's like, you feel kind of priced into keeping them in, but they can also be very, very bad. You wouldn't just kill all my shit now, would you? Okay. Haha. You fool. I mean, they're at 6. Maybe their hand is like land 5 Harvester. Seam Rip target may be acquired. Okay, that's good news for us. Where'd all their life go? I've been attacking them, man. We've been pressuring them. Under pressure. Alright, no sweeper, no sweeper, no sweeper! No sweeper! Chat, pray for me. Pray for me. Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these stupid Seam Rips. I mean, the only target in their deck list is Ashling for it, and I just don't... It just feels not like it's not worth it, you know? Like, I never want to draw 2 of these. Could do Farm Animals for the Bale Mercs. Could get the Momo back in, maybe. Intrusion is not bad against some of the Elementals. Good against Harvester, too. Let's do that. Obviously, it's going to look really bad if they go turn 2 Ashling, but, you know. It's just like, I don't know, that's the only card in their deck that it kills. I'm going to keep this. This is a good hand. This is a good Kirol hand. Yeah, Detect is also really good against Harvester of Misery, which they showed us in the first game. I think Detect makes sense. Sarah Redeemer. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Didn't I just say I really didn't want you to have that on turn 2? You son of a bitch. I explicitly told you not to have that card. Surprised by that. You have Fornand? The light stalling will continue until morale improves. It's a good one to know about. Not sure there's that much I can do about it, but it is a good one to know about. 2 power enter with 2 1/1 counters. Wait. Oh, they... Wait. Oh, they zombified. Okay, I was confused. Holy shit. They stole my... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is very, very bad. Somebody said, what is the safest standard deck to craft for climbing? Can't go wrong with the Landfall deck. Landfall is probably the best deck in the format. I guess we just go Riddler here. Dude, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. Hopefully rip a creature. Okay. That kind of does something. So this costs 2, that costs 6, that costs 7. No, I think it's pretty easy for the most part. I don't think there's any... You don't have to get fancy with landfall. It's pretty straightforward. I think I'm going to do this just so I can flip the Ascension this turn and then flicker the Riddler. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I mean, it is risky to let them untap with... what the fuck? Kefka. It's risky to let them untap with this, but... The upside is I get to blink the Riddler this turn, which is huge. Oh. Wait, I don't have a tapped creature. Non-bow? Chad, I have located a non-bow. Awkward. Also, vigilance with detect intrusion. XDD vigilance. Not great. Not great. They picked up Harvester. It's only triggered, not activated, right? Yeah, so they can't copy the Harvester. Okay. I mean, that's just free. Oh, okay. We did it! I mean, they were basically dead, because I was going to put them to 6th and hold up Counterspell. That would have been a good idea, actually. Oh, wait, no, I didn't have Kirol in play at that point. But you're saying if you do, then you can do that, yeah. Yeah, Lessons is good. I mean, look, man, as if you're playing Lessons, Landfall, like if you're playing one of those decks are obviously still good. They are still very good. I think I'm gonna hang on to the Shepherd here. Save it for Portal. Kind of feels weird to do nothing, but I think this is one of those there jam Kirol and pray. Oh. It's not great for me. You wouldn't happen to have the card Vibrance now, would you? Probably not. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, dead. Right on time, bozo. It's actually not that bad, but... I don't know what I'm getting. I guess this. And... probably another one? Maybe a Pixie? Yeah, I don't know. Get this. You know, the light stalls have been pretty good. Light stalls have been kind of nice. Is this 3 Days Grace? No, this is Breaking Benjamin. The song is in the top right, over there, where my roughly where my finger is pointing. Huh. That is an elemental. That certainly is an elemental. We got 3 in hand. That is, that's an elemental, alright. That is, in fact, an elemental. Somebody was asking me about this earlier. For the memes. I respect opponent. I thought they were cringe before, but I have now regained my respect for the opponent. They are no longer cringe. I'm at 13? 13 is not a lot of life. So this lose for Ripple Land. Still maybe not good enough. I'm at 9. It's just not good enough, right? Even if I leave back the Shepherd, because I have to go sack, 5, block here, take 6. Yeah, I'm just dead. Almost. At least I got to put a Rodmouth Viper into play. There's something to say about that. Okay, opponent's deck is kind of based. I think I boarded out Catharsis every single round. It's tough, man. Like there are definitely there are definitely matchups where Viper is good. And obviously it's like a really big combo with Roaming Throne, but I just think it's too... You have nothing to sacrifice. You're never... That card always costs 6 mana. You're never sacrificing anything to cast Viper. So it's like, do you want to put a 6-drop into your deck? I don't. I get the desire to do it, but 6 is a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana. I could flicker this Ascension. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it does feel like I probably have to. It's not even like this play is that good. It's more so just like... It's like not even a time walk, because they get an extra rummage out of it. Come on, man. Not like this. Not like this. I mean, any land does it. Even Plains does it. Because we have the Personify. I have 2 Riddlers anyway, so I'm obviously going to go for it. That's good. Shitty mana. It's not that shitty. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm playing too many basics. I think we, what, 9 basics in this deck? Maybe it's too many basics. Oh, we're going full memes over here today, aren't we? I mean, I'm dead to that card. Very, very dead to that card. This is not good. So I ang that and they just play it for 2 mana. That's bad. That's very bad. Actually, no, they play it for 0. Yeah, they just play it for 0 mana. So you're saying that I'm dead. You're saying that I'm dead. The bird would be better here for sure. Bird would definitely be a lot better. Yeah, I mean, I can hang the champion. They can just replay the champion, though. It's, like, not really good enough. I mean, I might as well do it. Yeah, pick him up. Pick him up. Probably draw land next turn. Yep. Yeah, see, this wasn't even good. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Okay. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Joe, you know, man, but he won't give up, and is he? No, he won't, but he won't. He won't. That's fun. Are there lands in this deck? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe not. Okay, surely this time, right? Yeah, I guess. It's not even that good, but... After what happened last game, I'm not mulliganing. Absolutely not. Aang plus Momo is not really a combo. I mean, it can be, but... That is a combo. It doesn't matter if I do it with a trigger on the stack, right? Still 2 in hand no matter what. Trace. Good luck. Eclipsed Flamekin. So many elementals decks tonight. Here's this. You're at 16. You know. Hear me out. It's kind of a weird play, isn't it? Just to flicker the Riddler. 16. No, it's not that weird. I don't think it's that weird. 10, and then I just... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Just go to end step, honestly. I mean, they get to kill the Ascension this way, but they're going to get to kill the Ascension no matter what I do, right? I think. Oh, they don't even have 2 green. Alright, they had Grixis mana in play. They can't kill my Ascension. El Champion of the Path. Okay, surely this is just lethal, right? Am I 1 short? Oh, no, I have enough. Get rid of that. Yeah, I have enough, right? Do that. Do this. Do this. Keep this one. Yeah. Could have airbent the Riddler post combat. See, I don't want to airbend the Riddler because I want to keep the Riddler in play. I guess I still could have done that, right? Just like let damage happen post combat, spend 2 mana, Ascension the Riddler, replay it. Then that still gets the 4th. No, that would have been 3 counters, right? Because I started the turn with 2 counters. So I think I still would have been 1 counter short, right? Maybe that doesn't matter because I can still just replay it by just paying 2 from the airbending. Maybe that was better. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I mean, I'm not keeping these hands. I guess. Not happy about it. I just want to voice my displeasure in Arena giving me a bunch of lands. That's all. You know, I just want to make sure that Arena knows how upset I am about this travesty. Where does gravity go? Fuck if I know. Into the abyss. probably should have just got 2 birds there, honestly. This bird copying their shit. Yo, if I... Does that work the way I want it to? If I spend blue on Mockingbird and have it enter as a copy of Wistfulness, I get the trigger, right? And that works the way with all the other elementals too? I'm pretty sure I do. I guess I don't see why I wouldn't get that. Because it still would check. Yeah. You think we died? I mean, I'm not in a great spot. I'll be honest with you, I am not in a great spot. I'm with you there. Alright, here's my bird. Here's my bird. Their bird is better than my bird. Get flocked. Anyone's game. You know, part of me wants to think that if we actually got to play the first game, maybe I could have won that match, but, you know. It's okay. It's kind of slow, but as long as they're not playing a fast deck. Alright. I feel like I deserve that. As long as they're not playing a fast deck, opponent immediately goes 1 mana, 1/1 prowess. I mean, they're not that fast. Yeah, I literally can't block. Even if I wanted to, I'm not allowed to. I have to get a plains. Alright, your turn. This is probably fine. Looks fine to me. Totally fine. I'm doing this for principle, okay? Just for the principle. Turn 3, 4/6 flyer, draw 2. Not even remotely close to good enough. Think about that. Just think about when I say those words out loud, you know? The implications of that. What if it was good enough? Hold on a second. He's not out of it yet. I mean, they have to draw literally nothing for the rest of the game. But we're not technically dead. The problem is, what do we copy the second time? Because I have to kill Talent because they have Burst Lightning in Graveyard. So I guess the next one copies... No matter what, it's just going to be a chump blocker. Because I can't bounce anything. I need 3 blockers. Seam the Otter. I can't do that. I'm just dead if they have a land. I can't do... They have Burst Lightning in Grave. This is just going to be a chumper. I guess I'll... It doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll copy this. Literally does not matter. What if they never drew a spell for the rest of the game? Okay, 2 lands in hand, 5 lands on top. Then I can win. Oh? Chad, if I win this game, somebody owes me 10 gifted, alright? You're at 16. I also need to figure out a way to do this with giving them as little time as possible, you know what I mean? So, like, do this. Do this. Draw 3. That doesn't do anything. It's 16. I'm thinking about attacking. 12, that goes away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would threaten lethal next turn. I could threaten lethal in next turn. I have to, right? I just have to attack. Again, I can't win if they ever draw any spell anyways, so, like, I might as well attack, right? Hold. There's no shot. There's no way. 4. Okay, so this would be... If I send everything... Do they have to block 2? No, they only have to block 1, correct? So this would be 5. This would be 3, 6, 8. So they just chump the Riddler. I think I send all. Can they block the 1/1 Pixie and survive? 5, 8, 11. They can go to 1 if they do that. But then I still just activate, so it doesn't matter. Right? Yeah, that was the plan. I'm going to go Shepherd post-combat. Because this is a force block anyways, so... But I don't need to use the Temple once they block. There's no way this is going to work, right? There's just no way this is going to work. I refuse to believe. There's no way. I guess... I don't know. It just doesn't... It doesn't actually matter, right? It doesn't actually matter. Alright, 1 more brick. 1 more brick. 1 more brick, please! $10 gifted right now, chat. I'm the greatest gamer in the history of mankind. The greatest gamer in the history of mankind. You're witnessing perfection. Well, you're witnessing my opponent just drawing 4 lands in a row, but you know. It is what it is. Is there anything else I want against this deck? I don't think so. Yeah, alright. I don't think Farm Animals is that good. It's only for talent. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it was only good enough because they drew 5 lands in a row, you know? Somebody asked about Catharsis. I haven't actually drawn Catharsis yet, so... Hard for me to say. Nobody's got me on that 10 gifted, huh? I see. You don't appreciate greatness. I'm not going to keep this. I'm also not going to keep this. This one is no bueno. Okay. Okay. Do it like that, I guess. This deck's been bowling to 5 a lot, huh? A little awkward. Little awkward. I think I need to play the Ascension here. It doesn't feel great, but gotta get this thing online fast. Cycle Riddler. No, I think I want to save the Riddler. I want to try and do other stuff to get this to 4 before I play the Riddler. Maybe I'm too far away from that, but... this kind of worked out. I'm totally okay with this. Alright, Chad, hear me out. Hear me out, though. Hear me out. I'm doing it. I'm just fucking doing it, you know? I'm just doing it. Who's the prowess deck now? Huh? Now what? Now what are you gonna do? That's right. When the prowessee becomes the prowesser. Sure. Alright, I'll take an untapped land, please. Guess it doesn't have to be untapped, but... it's pretty good, too. Trigger, trigger, trigger. We're actually just becoming a prowess deck. So this is what he meant when he said blue-white prowess, huh? I'm winning the race. Yo, you ready for this? Kirol, double the slick shot trigger. Double slick shot trigger? Are you in? No, I'd rather kill the otter, because if I draw Shepherd, I can go Shepherd for Pixie, Pixie pick up Seam Rip, and then Seam Rip again. That's why I didn't want to bounce. That's why I didn't want to kill the talent. It makes Shepherd a much, much better draw. Okay, this is looking a little worse now. I'll be honest with you. Okay, I think they're winning the race now. Yeah, you Kirol, you use the slick shot to double the slick shot. It's genius. Can't imagine that I have time for Kirol here, so let's just do this. Well, hold on. Okay, so... Kirol, copy that. Because I do... if I play a creature main phase, I can also trigger the Ascension. Maybe I do have time to just Ang main phase. Kill the token, end step, flicker the Ang, kill the slick shot. And just pass. Kind of don't hate that. Yeah, let's do that. I know they can just replay the slick shot, but... it also gets the otter off the battlefield, which is pretty important. I think I like this. I mean, if they have a kill spell for Aang, it's obviously bad. But this is the highest upside play. And even if they have a kill spell for Aang, I can still chump block with Slickshot if I have to. Now, if they have 2 kill spells in hand, obviously that's the worst case scenario, but... what is this? Yeah, see, I'm okay with this. I think. You ever go to 2? Oh, there's no way, right? Yeah, I can't go to 2. They have 2 in hand. Okay, check this out. Let's go attack. And then second main, play Kirol. That's fine. X is 0. Yeah. Copy this. Do I want to copy this trigger? Yeah, I mean, I might as well, right? Tap these two. Exile 2 cards, flicker the Kirol. Dude, I gotta say, the Kirol has been really good. It's come up a bunch of times. It's been good. I mean, they can't just go pick up Burst Lightning, burst the 2-1 attack, put me to 2. Not dead to that. Oh, they're reading the Kirol. I know you gotta read it. You better put some respect on Kirol's name. Mm-hmm. Am I at 2? I am at 2. Is there a card that I can draw that kills them? Doesn't kill them, but it is pretty good. Wait, that actually almost kills them, because I can go Mockingbird for Slick Shot. I don't think I want to copy this with Kirol, do I? What's my plan? I mean, the plan is just die to Burst Lightning, but let's assume for the sake of argument that they don't have Burst Lightning. Let's go... Maybe that's the safest line, is get Pixie. Yeah, that might be the safest line. Oh, you know what, too? I can also play around Boomerang Basics. Because I can copy the Seam Rip trigger, right? No, because they just Boomerang the Seam Rip, play land, talent, pick up Burst Lightning, kill me, so that doesn't play around Boomerang Basics. I mean, I guess it's fine. It might as well be the play, right? Target shot. Target this. Tap these two. Target this. Hit for 5. Flicker the Shepherd. Dodge. We only need 1 brick out of them this time. I guess 2. This one plus the other one. Alright. Hold! We do still die to land plus bounce. Because they just bounce the Seam Rip that has the talent under it. Land 6, pick up the Burst Lightning, cast it. Hold? Wow. That was a hell of a match right there. Whew. That was a hell of a match.